Kool TV proudly presents Raceland Rams Baseball as the Kool Sports Network brings you coverage of the Rams live from Raceland, Kentucky. Now let's head to the field for the pregame show. Raceland Rams Baseball live on Kool TV.
And a pleasant good evening from a beautiful sun-drenched field here in Raceland as the Raceland Rams welcome in the Bath County Wildcats as we can get to the conclusion of the regular season just 1 week away. Good evening, everyone. James Carr, happy to have you along with us here tonight. Raceland 24-6. They're in the midst of a two-game losing streak, falling last time here on Tuesday night to Lawrence County 4-3. Bath County comes in at 23-8, and Patrick Armitage's crew, they've been on the winning ways of 6 consecutive, including on Tuesday taking care of Bluegrass United, a home school out of Lexington, 14-3. They took down Menifee County in a twin bill back on the 3rd last Friday, 21-0 and 15-0 in 7 innings total between the two games. But tonight, they'll roll up against the Raceland Rams, looking for their first victory against Raceland in quite some time. You got to go all the way back to 2016. That was a 2-1 victory over the Rams. Before that, it was all the way back in 2013. And you're talking about a young man named Cable Wright, big stud left-hander. That was the guy that when he got the ball, he was dealing. And Bath County had some really good ball clubs that year back in 2012 and 2013. And it seemed like every time that Raceland and Bath County locked up, it was Cable Wright that was on the bump. And, man, he was a solid player. But Patrick Armitage will bring his crew in here tonight, a little late getting in. And we said this on Tuesday night. It's expected. And them coming from Owingsville. And, again, always tough to get a bus and get out on time and stuff. So that's why we're a little tardy. And I said we will probably figure around a 6:30 start time, but it is what it is, and we'll play some ball. Again, knock on wood, no chance of the thunder showers and storms that we've been seeing. Like I said, we're sun-drenched right now. We're supposed to see rain tomorrow and into Saturday, but I think here tonight we'll stay dry in this one. Let's take a break. We come back, we'll meet our starting lineups and get you ready for first pitch. Bath County on the road. They come to Raceland tonight. They've got the Rams up next when we return after this on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV-compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Back here at Raceland as the Rams going through their round of infield after waiting on Bath County Wildcats to get in town. Over in Grayson tonight, a couple of games going on. East Carter currently leading Greenup County 2-0 in baseball action. That game in the bottom of the first inning with the Raiders still batting. And down at East Carter Middle School, it's East Carter and Russell tangling this evening. That was a game that we were able to add on because originally did not have that on the schedule because we were supposed to be in Lewis County tonight doing Raceland in Lewis County. And then the issue that ran into that one was Lewis County's field was not playable. They could not come on the road tonight because they've got senior awards tonight at 5:30. So they have since then moved that game tomorrow night, and it'll play here at Raceland. Raceland will be the visitors on the scoreboard when they meet up tomorrow night, but we'll have that game right here on Kool TV. And then East Carter on Saturday will play Lewis County over in Grayson on a Saturday matinee. That is weather pending, obviously, because we are supposed to get some weather over the weekend. But we'll see how things play out. But over in Grayson on softball, Easton Russell scoreless bottom of the second inning. But here this evening, Raceland and Bath County tangling. Raceland fell to Lawrence County last time out, 4-3. Just an ugly game by the Rams. They had 2 errors in the first inning and kind of kicked it around. They were down 2-0 through 2 innings, and then Lawrence County plated 2 more in the 5th and led it 4-0, and then the Rams got 3 back in that inning, left 2 on in scoring position, and then had a golden opportunity again in the 6th when they had 2 outs. Parker Ison got on with a 2-out single, and then he got caught stealing, trying to take second base on a terrible jump. And in the process, that left the Rams stuck in the bottom 3 of their order. Carson Bowden came through, though. He led the inning off with a single, and they got it back to the top of the order with Parker Fannin, the guy you'd like to have at the plate in that situation. But he was cut down with a strikeout to end the ball game, and Lawrence County gets out of here with their 5th consecutive win over Raceland. My final score, 4-3. In that game, Caden Shore was the only man with a double-digit night at the plate. He had a double and a triple. He one-hopped the wall out in right center, smoked the center fielder on his first hit of the ball game, and why that one has so much relevance behind it was because Parker Fannin had gotten on base with a hit by pitch to start the home first and was retired at second base trying to steal. And what happened, we had a lot of rain. The turf was soaked. He tried to slide in out at second base, and when he did, he went sliding through it like he was on a catapult and went right through the bag. They tagged him out. Next pitch, Shore launches one over top the center fielder's head for a triple, which would have evened the game at 1-1. But either way, the Rams look to bounce back here. Next week, 3 games will close the homestand on Monday against Fairland. We'll have that game at 6 o'clock. That will be a rematch of a March 26th game that was also played here. That was an 11-1 win in 5 innings. So Fairland coming back to Raceland on Monday. They go to East Carter on Tuesday. That game will be on Kool TV, and then it'll close things out on Thursday against Ashland. And then on Monday, the 63rd District Tournament gets underway. Monday the 20th down in Lloyd. Raceland will play Lewis County in the 1-4 matchup. Greenup and Russell will play in the 2 versus 3. And then the following either Saturday or Monday, Memorial Day, will start the 16th Region Tournament. I know I've heard from both sides. Some people want it on Saturday. Some people want it on Monday. I would much rather see it start on Saturday, and I'm being selfish because you start messing with my fishing time. If you start pushing it on Monday and Tuesday, it's really going to mess with my fishing time. So I'm going to be selfish and say start that sucker on Saturday, but we'll see how things work out. But district tournament at Greenup, regional tournament over at Russell for baseball. It will be at Ashland for softball. I talked to Scott Ingram yesterday and did confirm they will play at Ashland. So there were some concerns of whether or not that was going to happen or not, but I talked to Scott last night. He said they will be playing as the host, so that will be here local for most of the teams in the area that will advance on to the 16th Region Tournament. 62nd District Tournament will be at East Carter for softball. It will be at Morgan for baseball. Only 3 teams on the baseball side of things, East, West, and Morgan. And then the 64th will be the host team will be at Ashland. Easton Russell still scoreless. In baseball action, East Carter leads it 2-0. Greenup County trying to plate one across, and they've got a couple of guys on with only one out. Let's take a look at our starting lineups. We'll start first with the visiting Wildcats. Corbin Sorrell will lead things off. He'll play third base. Batting second and playing shortstop is Brock Donahue. Batting third and catching is Jay Smith. The cleanup hitter is the pitcher, Braden Russos. Batting fifth as a designated hitter is Isaiah Williams. Batting sixth and playing first base, Colton Carpenter. Batting seventh at second base, Memphis Beadle. Batting eighth in left field, Clay Manley. And batting ninth in center field is Adam Witt. Again, Sorrell, Donahue, Smith, Russos, Williams, Carpenter, Beadle, Manley, and Witt. And Williams will be batting for the right fielder of Tipton. Now the starting lineup for Marty Mills is Raceland Rams. Leading things off and playing center field will be Parker Fannin. Batting second at first base, Caden Shore. Batting third and pitching is Braden Webb. The cleanup hitter tonight is the designated hitter, Carson Bowden. Batting fifth and catching, Eli Lind. Batting sixth in right field, Zane Bailey. Batting seventh in left field is Connor Thacker. Batting eighth and returning to the lineup at third base is Landon Bloss, and batting ninth and playing shortstop is Parker Eisen. Fannin, Shore, Webb. Bowden will bat for the second baseman, Pennington. Lind, Bailey, Thacker, Bloss, and Eisen. And my producer had the wrong name typed in. It's not with a Y, Zane. Just Z-A-N-E. Yeah, that's why. Greenup County has evened things up, and they're threatening to take the lead in the top of the second inning over in Grayson. Wind blowing out in Grayson tonight, and if you've played at East Carter with the wind, you know what it's like. It's the Johnny LeMaster when he was coaching at Ashland. We were over there one night. We had 6 home runs hit. Now, 4 of the 6 home runs that we hit that night, they were not wind-aided. They were going regardless. But either way, we was out of there. He said it was like the launching pad. He said it reminded him of the old Fulton County Stadium down in Atlanta. And, man, we had home runs left and right that night. But East Carter, it's a short field anyways. You've got the double-stack fence, which adds a little bit of distance to the balls that you do have to hit. But up on that hillside, if you get wind behind it, man, those balls just sail. And I just watched a ball. It looked like a routine fly ball, and the right fielder had to chase it all the way back to the fence to make the catch on it. So 2-2 Greenup and East Carter in the second over in Grayson. Still bottom of the second inning in softball action with Russell and East Carter scoreless in a matchup there. Audrey Patel trying to pitch herself out of a 2-on, 2-out jam. Raiders with a big win last night over Ashland, 5-2, as Peyton Rice fanned 14 Kittens in the victory. Tonight, Raceland will go with the left-hander of Braden Webb. Webb trying to bounce back after a tough outing last time against Tates Creek. He got roughed up pretty bad in that game. Gave up 8 hits, 7 runs, 6 earned. His ERA shot up to just under 3. But 4-2 on the season. He's lost his last 2 outings. The other one was the sectional game against Pikeville when they played here. If it's your first time with us here on Kool TV, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you see something you like. Hit that bell. We'll alert you each time we put out new material. The Rams finishing up their round of infield. I've been told that Bath County is not going to go through infield drills. Thank goodness, or we'd be 7 o'clock getting this one started. Looking at Bath County's remaining schedule, they play at Nicholas County on Saturday in the Greyhound Classic. Raceland was originally scheduled to play in that. They have since dropped out of that. They've got Montgomery County at home on Monday. They go to West Carter on Tuesday, and then close things out with Fairview on Friday. Bath County in the district, 4-2. Their 2 losses to Rowan County, 6-1 and 11-0. So they're the 2 seed. They will play. There's still 2 games in the district has to play, and they don't. How crazy is this? Fleming County and Menifee County don't play their last 2 district games until next week. No reason to get in a hurry. Districts just start in a week. So basically whoever wins that series is going to be the 3 seed and play Bath County. The loser of that series will play Rowan County, who's at 6-0. Bath County in the road jerseys tonight, the red tops, white bottoms. Raceland in the orange tops and white bottoms. I was talking with Coach Mills a little bit ago, and he said, I don't think we've worn this one on TV yet. I said, I don't think you have either. So get the Raceland across the chest in black with the full button-up. They've got a pullover jersey that looks similar to this, but it's just a T-shirt with a Raceland logo on it. This one's actually got the actual Raceland across the chest and a full button-up. So Coach Mills trying to turn into Oregon. Worried about which one he's got on TV or not. Here come our umpires. Dave Anderson will work the plate tonight. Keith Powers on the bases. And we are probably about 6 or 7 minutes from getting this one underway. We'll have our home plate meeting with Coach Mills and Coach Armitage. And Patrick Armitage, and just a remarkable guy. He does a phenomenal job with his program. Always a top-notch guy. I've known him from my days back when I was still coaching here at Raceland, and he had just taken over Bath County. But he's a guy that, he's going to get the best out of his crew. They're going to be very competitive each time they come out on the field, and I expect nothing less here tonight. They're going to really roll things out and try to give Raceland a run for their money this evening. Braden Russos will get the start. He's kind of what you'd call their number 2 dude with a 1.63 ERA, a 3-2 record. He's worked 34 and a third innings of work. So we'll see what we get. We're going to get 2 pitchers on the bump tonight that could throw strikes. You look at what Webb does. He's got 3 pitches, that big filthy hook that, it's probably wouldn't break a sheet of glass from 40 feet, but, man, it's filthy when it's on. Now we're waiting on Raceland and a lineup card. If Marty Mills didn't guard his lineup cards like it was Fort Knox, we wouldn't be having to wait on this stuff. And I know he's going to go back and watch this game. That's the reason I said it, because I give him a hard time all the time. It's like I'm trying to pull a tooth to get him to give me a lineup card. And he did shuffle it up a little bit today. They did move some people around in the lineup, trying to get a little bit, different look. Some of the guys in the lineup have really been struggling as of late. So we'll see how things play out when they shuffle the lineup around a little bit, moving Carson Bowden up in the lineup. Braden Webb slid up a spot. Eli Lynn dropped 2 spots. Pennington's not hitting tonight. They brought Ison down into the 9-hole. So Coach Mills and Coach Armitage meeting at home plate with the umpiring crews. We'll go through the ground rules here. Again, a brand new playing surface here at Raceland. It was installed this spring through the winter months of January and February mostly. And it has played phenomenal. Again, we've never had a rain out yet. We've had several opportunities this year where we've had to move games from other fields to here because they were going to be rainouts. Fleming County was one of those. And it was something that it has, there is not a stitch of grass anywhere on this. 100% artificial surface, so no metal cleats. You can only use molded cleats or tennis shoes or turf shoes on the surface. There is not a stitch of dirt or grass on it. And I know the moms love that with the jerseys because you don't get any dirt on them or whatever and stuff. But you get the black pebbles in every single thing that you touch. That's the one thing that you will get. But a stiff wind this evening too, blowing in. We've had the wind kind of swirling around, but gust of 15 to 20 and at times up into the 25, 30 mile an hour range when we just about had our tent take off a couple times. We've got it ratchet strapped down, so I don't think it's going anywhere. It just sounded like it was going to take the deck off here with us, but either way, we'll get through this one tonight. Had a little bit of a shower off and on for like maybe 15, 20 seconds at a time, and then it would go away, and it was really cloudy when we first got here to set up, and then the sun broke, and it's been out since, and it's kind of a nice evening, a little bit breezy and stuff. We're going to cool off the next couple of days through the weekend, and then Sunday back into the 70s. And then next week, mid-70s, supposed to be pretty comfortable. But we'll see how things play out as they clean up the final ground rules down at home plate. We'll get our meeting of our teams and our national anthem here in just a few moments. The crazy thing that I will say is that right now, with all the wind, there is so much pollen in the air. Everything that I have screens on, I have wiped off 3 or 4 times because of all the pollen. Checking over on the scores in Grayson, East and Greenup still even at 2. That game in the bottom of the second inning, Greenup left a runner at third base. Raiders with 2 on and 2 out. And in the top half of their order, Ty Scott's at the plate. Scoreless bottom of the third in Grayson and softball between Russell and East Carter. I talked to Derek Calhoun this morning, and looking at his field, you can tell it's been chewed up a little bit with the rain and all the stuff they had. But I talked to him this morning. I said, "What do you think?" And he said, "If we don't get any more rain, we can play." And that was the same thing Jeremiah Shear told me this morning too. He says, "As long as we don't get any more rain, we can play." But that field out in Grayson at East Carter at the middle school, they do a phenomenal job taking care of it. And it's one of the best surfaces in the region, especially for it to be a natural surface. And that was the same thing that you had at Raceland before they put the turf in over at softball. Was it played so clean. It was a clean roll, nice bounces. You knew what you were going to get each and every time that you played against it. But in this area, if you're going to play in the spring, you got to have turf. All right, we're ready for the introduction, so we'll take our final break. We'll have the national anthem when we return, and we'll play some baseball. East Carter and Bath County here in the Ramland. When we return after this on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Looking for the latest archery gear? Check out Border Sporting Goods for your best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows, as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reload supplies, along with a full selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
I got kicked off campus, but they let me back on because my dad knew the dean.
Give me that ooey gooey, crispy, crunchy, mouth-watering. Give me that meaty, treaty, zesty, bestie, garlic, saucy. Give me that dippy, doughy, melty, topping, pepperoncini, popping. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John. Give me that foldy, pepperoni, tantalizing. Give me that choco chicky, sticky, sweetie, hypnotizing. Give me that dippy, drippy, drummy, whippy, Papa wangin'. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some. Now I'm talking about, yeah.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Oliveville, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Back here at Raceland, our national anthem, and we're ready for some baseball.
My apologies. Didn't look far enough down the page. Starting at second base, number 3, Michael Pennington.
So Braden Webb, he'll take the ball on the bump tonight. His 12th appearance, 4-2 record, a 2.72 ERA, 38 and two-thirds innings of work, 32 hits, 36 strikeouts, and 12 walks, 17 runs, 15 of those have been earned. Senior left-hander, has had 3 pitches, fastball, changeup, and breaking ball. He's got that big sweeping curveball that when he gets it locked in, it is devastating. He'll go to work on Sorrell, Donahue, and Smith. Defensively behind him, it's Thacker, Fannin, and Bailey. That's left to right. Third to first, Bloss, Ison, Pennington, and Shore. Eli Lynn behind the dish. As the Rams trying to get things cleaned up a little bit here in the latter part of the season, looking for win number 25 tonight. Corbin Sorrell will lead things off. 236 hitter. Blake Hall just went yard in Grayson. He continues to rake. 7-2. East Carter grabs the lead. Is that his 8th? That's what I was thinking. I thought he had 7 coming into the game. And again, when you play in Grayson on a windy night, blowing out, you love to be able to swing the bat out there. That's a dangerous team in the 16th region. We'll check our Coit Sports Trivia question a little bit later on as well. We'll do it at the bottom of the first inning. Scores around Major League Baseball. Full collection of games should be on tap tonight. We'll update those as we go through. There's a few games that have been playing earlier today. Yankees and Astros are currently in the 6th up in the Bronx. The Astros leading that one 4-2. D-backs beat the Reds again. I think that's 9 consecutive the Reds have lost. They fall 5-4 today at home. Twins hammer the Mariners 11-1, and the Rockies blow out the Giants 9-1. All right, Corbin Sorrell, the third baseman, starts things off for us. 236 hitter, 25 hits, 13 driven in with 6 doubles, 10 walks. As the left-hander winds and deals and starts the ball game off with a called strike at the knees. 6:49 first pitch. Sun-drenched fields here in Ramland. Temperatures currently 76 degrees with breezy winds blowing in. This one's fouled away. 0-2. I'm almost perfect with the way I usually start off. I forget about the scoreboard on the first batter. I got it tonight. Here's the 0-2. Works down and away and misses wide. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Sorrell. Sorrell, Donahue, and Smith, the 3 that will go for the Wildcats, their first time through the order. I've just been told Blake Hall hit his 2nd home run in the 2nd inning. Corbin Sorrell was headed to the dugout there and just went back to a 2-2 count. He's hit home runs in the 1st and 2nd inning tonight. Blake Hall out at East. 2-2. Fouled away. Breezy conditions, blowing now from the left field corner toward the right field foul pole. If you're a lefty tonight, it's a good thing for you. 2-2. That one got away from him. It's a full count. So after getting ahead 0-2, now it's a full count to the leadoff hitter, Sorrell. Payoff pitch from Webb. That That one's fouled away again. Really good at bat. This will be the 8th pitch coming up. Outfield straightaway and deep. Really guarding the line is Thacker over in left. Bailey in his normal position. Middle infield pinched back. Bloss even with the bag over at third. Shore behind the bag at first. 8th pitch of the at-bat to start the ball game. Here it comes. Right down Broadway, a called strike 3, 1 down. Painted it at the knees for strikeout number 1. And the shortstop, Brock Donahue, comes in. Donahue, a 273 hitter, 24 hits, 18 driven in, 9 doubles. Also walked 9 times. Swing and a miss. Left-hander back to work. Foul tipped into the mitt. 0-2. Our crew tonight, Jacob Hankins, our executive producer. Trey Collier is your camera operator on the field level. Happy to have everyone along with us here tonight on Kool TV. The 0-2 from Webb. Breaking balls in there, called strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts for Mr. Webb.
Now behind the catcher, number 2. Jay Smith.
And now Jay Smith, the catcher, digs in. .455 hitter. He lifts this one skyward to deep left field. Thacker dropping back at the warning track. He's got it lined up, makes the catch, and that ends the inning. Wildcats go in order. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Scoreless with Raceland coming to bat after this on Kool TV.
JD Flooring, 2017 Ashland Road Greenup, has been family owned and operated for over 30 years, featuring top-of-the-line material, guaranteed installation, and absolutely no one can beat JD Flooring's price. Need to replace your current flooring in one room or the entire house? Call JD Flooring in Greenup, 606-473-0411 for a free estimate. A call can get your house ready for any occasion. You'll absolutely love your new flooring from JD Flooring, 2017 Ashland Road, Greenup.
The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Braden Russos will take the ball for the 8th time this season, a 3-2 record with a 1.63 ERA. 34 1/3 innings of works, 30 hits, 50 strikeouts, and 23 walks, 15 runs given up, only 8 of those earned. He'll go to work on the Rams' top of the order, Fannin, Shore, and Webb. Right-hander, a good fastball. I've been kind of watching his rotation here to see what all pitches that he has in his arsenal. His fastball's got a lot of juice on it. That's all he's going to throw in his warm-up pitches. Defensively behind him, it'll be Manley, Witt, and Tipton. That's left to right. Third to first is Sorrell, Donahue, Beadle, and Carpenter. Smith behind the dish. Over in Grayson, Russell East Carter softball scoreless in the top of the 4th inning. Russell with 2 on with 2 out. East Carter roughing up Greenup County in baseball action. 7-2 in the top of the 3rd inning over at East Carter High School. And Blake Hall has gone yarded twice in that game in 2 at-bats. So Parker Fannin, not Parker Ison. Jeez, my producer's fired. .398 hitter, 35 hits, 23 driven in. He bunts this one straight up. Smith giving chase, coming back with a diving attempt and can't get there. Great effort there by the catcher. But it goes down for a foul ball. Fannon's second in the state in stolen bases on the season, 41 of 45. Deep in the box is the right-hander. That's down and away for a ball. The count evens at 1-1. When Fannin gets on, good things happen. Chops this one over to third, but right at the third baseman, Sorrell. He'll pick and throw, a low throw, but a nice clean pick there by Carpenter for the first down of the inning.
Now batting the first baseman, number
That brings in Caden Shore. Shore has been tearing the cover off of the ball recently. His batting average has risen almost 40 points. He's over 400 now. The only one in the Rams lineup that is over the 400 mark, as this one's at the knees for a called strike. Went 2 for 2 here the other night against Lawrence County on Tuesday with a double and a triple, and he flares this one foul over on the first base, or the third base side, excuse me. He's behind 0-2. Smoked the center fielder for his first hit for a triple, and then one hop the fence out in right center over the People's Bank sign for a ground rule double. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. 2 down in the inning. Russo's just grabbed some 87 octane there and threw it past him. So 2 down, nobody aboard. Braden Webb climbs in.
Now pitching, or now batting the pitcher, number 5, Braden Webb.
Webb, a .356 hitter, 31 hits, 34 driven in, 7 doubles. He's also got 7 home runs on the season. That's a called strike at the knees, 0-1. This was down the line, left side. If it's fair, it's trouble, and it just bends foul. They're playing him on a dead pull, and the left fielder Manley would have had to catch an Uber and a taxi to get over to where that ball was. Either way, it goes to no balls and 2 strikes to the pitcher for the Rams. Witt now shifts over into the couple of steps to the left gap now, and Manley goes closer to that line. Here's the 0-2. Upstairs with a fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Breaking ball that never had a chance. 2 balls and 2 strikes. If we get a chance in this inning, we'll grab our Kool Sports trivia question. If not, we'll do it in the top of the second. Fastball a rope right at the second baseman, but Beadle gloves it, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Wildcats. We're scoreless as we head to the second after this on Kool TV.
Temperatures are on the rise, and so is the bite, and Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Findlay, Lou, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus.
Take a look at our Kool Sports trivia question. It was on this date back in 1984, the longest game in Major League Baseball history played. I'm giving you a super easy one tonight. Come on. Let me give you the numbers here. How many innings did that game go? 23A, 24B, 25C, or 26D? Text me at the text line there, 606-571-7281. Give me your answer, A, B, C, or D. Give me your name. I'll check the answer in the top of the 5th inning. Longest game ever to play in Major League Baseball history. And then, hey, don't use Google. You know, it's out there, but you don't need to use it. Let's see how much you really know. 4, 5, and 6 due up this inning for the Wildcats. Russos, Williams, and Carpenter. Both teams went in order in the home and visiting first innings. So Braden Russos, the pitcher, will start things off. 297 hitter, 27 hits, 23 driven in, 4 doubles, a triple, and 12 walks. A bit of cloud cover covering up the sun now, and Russos fouls this one away. Hard to believe we're talking about the final week of the regular season starting Monday. Seems like we just got things rolling. That's the way it usually works, is once we get into a groove of things, one of the two things happen. Either you just run into all kinds of rainouts, or the season just zips past. And we've had really no weather to deal with for most of the part. Just about all games on Monday night got banged due to the weather. But again, here, that's not a normal thing. We have had no rainouts at all this year. We've actually added games on these fields here at Raceland on both baseball and softball. 2 balls and a strike to Russos. Fastball chopped back up the middle. It's going to be a tough play for Pennington. He'll glove and throw, and it's wide. Lands down the line, though, so it's going to be an infield single. Again, it was such a weakly hit ball, and playing back was Pennington. I don't know that he was going to be able to get him even if he had a clean throw. So a runner aboard.
Now batting the DH, number 11, Isaiah Williams.
And Isaiah Williams steps in, the designated hitter for tonight, as the sun peeks back through the clouds. Williams, a .338 hitter, 24 hits, 20 driven in, 3 doubles, 8 walks on the season. Webb comes to the plate, but misses low for a ball, 1-0. Left-hander checks his wristband, comes set with a look toward first. He'll come to the plate and grab it on the inside corner. It's 1-1. Look at Russos over there with Shore chatting it up. Shore's never met a stranger, by the way. Senior left-hander set. A look to first. He'll go to first this time. Back in easily as Russos. Pitcher out there running for himself. Russos on the season, 16 of 18 on stolen base attempts. Bath County 111 of 118 on the year. A team that does like to run. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball that never got on top of it, 2-1, and neither pitcher today has been able to throw their breaking ball. Seen both of them come to it with the plate, and it's gotten way off from the word go. Webb settles. And now time requested as Webb starts toward the plate. Coach Armitage will go through the signs once again over at third base. And Williams will dig back in. Just above the belt with the hold, the 2-1. It's fouled away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Softball still scoreless over in Grayson. Game in the top of the 5th inning. East Carter leading Greenup County 7-2, bottom of the 3rd inning over at East Carter High School. Scoreless here with a runner aboard, nobody out to start the top of inning number 2. Williams behind 1-2. Webb a long hold, and we'll throw to first base. Russos aboard with the infield single as he hit a chopper back up the middle, and Pennington playing back deep. By the time he got to it, slung it wide at first, but it was going to be an infield single either way. He was no chance they were going to get to it. And Webb can't get on top of the curveball tonight. He has not thrown a curveball for a strike yet. Count goes full. He didn't throw a curveball for a strike in the first inning. No. If he did, I don't recall. He might have, but if he did, it's been one. But both pitchers have struggled getting on top of the breaker. Payoff pitch, runner going, swing and a miss, throw down to second base. If they pick it clean, they've got him, and they hops into center field. Lynn's throw was there in a high hop ice and can't glove. So Russo's still second. And there's one away in the inning with the strikeout. And Colton Carpenter to the plate.
Now batting the first baseman, number 40, Colton Carpenter.
He fouls this one off on the first base side. Carpenter, a .222 hitter, 10 hits, 8 driven in, 1 double, 6 walks on the season. Healthy lead for Russos out at second base. That one's wide for a ball, 1-1. Russos almost had a walking lead halfway to third when Webb went to the plate. I'm surprised as big of a lead that he had at that point that he didn't go with his secondary and break for third. And he would have had it easily. There's a breaker that tumbles in for a called strike. He got on top of that one nicely. And you could see that 12-6 break that it has when it gets on top of it. And, I mean, it bites hard. One down in the inning, scoreless. Carpenter awaits with an open stance, and now he wants time. The 1-2 from Webb. Lifted skyward, short giving chase, and he cannot get there. Zimmerman gets up against the fence for a foul ball. You see the new field house for the football off to your screen there, under construction. Lots of new things popping up around here at Raceland. It's a beautiful campus. Good at bat here for Carpenter, fighting his way through it. He's behind 1-2. That one's up and away, 2-2. If anything, they're working Webb's pitch count high. Already 27 in the ball game. We've got one out in the second inning. He threw 12 in the first inning. He's 15 and digging here in the second. Downstairs, call strike 3. Strikeout number 4. There's 2 down in the inning. And Memphis Beadle, the second baseman, comes in.
Now batting the second baseman, number 14, Memphis Beadle.
Beadle, a .271 hitter, 23 hits, 12 driven in, 4 doubles, 11 walks. He's got a runner out at second base and Braden Russos. That's a called strike. Manley would go next if Beadle reaches. Spin back towards second. Russos diving back in safely. Beadle's feet, he has both toes over the white line close to the plate. I mean, he is literally almost standing out of the batter's box. It's hard to see from that angle right there, but his toes are right on the outer line close to the plate. That one's just low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Eli Lind gave Dave Anderson a good look. Our home plate umpire tonight, Keith Powers in the field. 2 down, Bath County trying to scratch a run early. This one's fouled away. Russos was ready to take off to second or third base. I don't know why he doesn't go. He is halfway there when the ball's going to the plate. If he gets that lead again, I will not be shocked if he takes off. And Patrick Armitage just basically told him, look, if you get that, come on. There he goes. They've got him spun and in a pickoff. Now in the pickle. Bloss chasing him back towards second base. Over to Webb with the tag, and that'll end the inning. So it goes 1-5-6-1 for the putout. Here's a look at it on your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. We're through an inning and a half. We're scoreless as Raceland comes about after this on Kool TV.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
Bottom of the second inning, scoreless. Bowden, Lynn, and Bailey coming to plate. Bottom of the third inning at baseball over in Grayson. East Carter's open up a 10-2 lead over the Musketeers. A dandy going on in Grayson in softball action. It is scoreless going into the top of the sixth inning. There has been one hit given up in that game. Audrey Patel's given up one hit, has not given up a hit. Stephanie Tussey has given up one hit for East Carter. But a doozy going on over there tonight. Keep your breath on those two. East Carter trying to close things out against Green and pick up the bases loaded with 2 outs in the third. Raceland softball will be back in action tomorrow night as they bring in Lewis County for the final district action. That will be a 6 o'clock first pitch, but Raceland will be the visiting team in that ball game because that game was originally scheduled to play up in Vanceburg. Carson Bowden steps in, a .333 hitter. Had a single in the 7th inning against Lawrence County to get aboard for the tying run against the Bulldogs in that 4-3 loss. And the first pitch from Russos misses down and away for a ball 1-0. Bowden 8 hits, 6 driven in, all singles, 8 walks on the year. He chops this one over to the first baseman, and right there's Carpenter. He'll field it and step on first, 1 down. And you kind of tell with the Rams hitting right now, I've seen a lot of guys kind of tardy on Russos, and again, he's got a pretty live fastball. He gets after it. So Eli Lynn climbs in now, the Rams catcher. .337 hitter, 30 hits, 21 driven in, 6 doubles. He's also got a triple and a home run to his credit. Fouls that one into the mitt. Chops this one right back to Russos on the mound. He'll walk it to first base with a flip, 2 down. And in comes the right fielder, Zane Bailey.
Now batting the right fielder, number 16, Zane Bailey.
Bailey batting .325 on the season, 27 hits, 15 driven in, 3 doubles, 1 triple. One of the 4 seniors this year for the Rams. Bunts this one straight up in the air. There's the third baseman who makes the grab, and a quick inning on only 5 pitches for the Wildcats to get the Rams retired. We're through 2. Scoreless here in Raceland. We'll return after this on Kool TV.
But it's too early to get up, Uncle Rick.
But I brought you a fresh cup of coffee from Clark's Puppet Shop.
I'm up. All good mornings start at Clark's Puppet Shop. Plus, get 5 cents off per gallon of gas when you use the code from the app.
Clark's Puppet Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with a vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
Top of the third inning, scoreless. Here's our Kool Sports trivia question. This date in 1984, the longest game in Major League Baseball history was played. Who was it? Or how many innings? I'm not even going to ask you who it was. I'll tell you who it was in a little bit. How many innings did it play? A, 23, B, 24, C, 25, or D, 26? Text me at 606-571-7281. Give me your answer, A, B, C, or D, and your name. And we'll check the answer in the top of the fifth inning. This date, 1984. I'll give you a little bit of a hint. It was two American League teams. Do not use Google. Now, and I got to qualify this. I say two American League teams. One of those teams is no longer in the American League, though. Yeah, there you go. Now I'll make you scratch your head a little bit. 7, 8, and 9 do up this inning, and the first pitch to Memphis Beetle. He laces it in to left for a leadoff single. Second hit of the ball game for the Wildcats. And that brings in the left fielder of Clay Manley.
Now batting center fielder number 8, Clay Manley.
Manley, a 186 hitter. 13 hits, 8 driven in. Tries to bunt this one down. It kicks out of the glove, and everybody stays put, though. Fastball outside on the knees, 0-2. East Carter's added to their lead. It's now 13-2 on Greenup County. They game at the top of the fourth inning over in Grayson. Scoreless here. 2 hits in the ballgame, both from Bath County. The 0-2 from Webb. That's a called strike 3. 5th strikeout of the ballgame. 1 out. And the 9th batter of the order and the center fielder, Adam Witt, steps in.
Now batting left fielder number 33, Adam Witt.
Witt batting 206 on the year, 7 hits, 5 driven in, 8 walks. Tries to bunt this one and sends it right back to Webb. He'll field it and flip it over to first base, 2 down. Advances the runner on the sacrifice as we go back to the top of the order. So Corbin Sora will step in.
15, Corbin Sora.
Sorrell struck out looking to open the ball game. He takes a hack at the first pitch, big hook there that he fouls away. 0-1. Nothing in 2. Webb needs a quick inning. Labored through the first 2. He needs a quick inning right here. Runner out at second. That's Beetle after the leadoff single. Outside corner, just wide. 1-2, really good spot. Thought he had strikeout number 6 there. So Earl spit on it and said, I'll take another one. Fouled away. The 1-2. They've got to stop letting the batters call time when the guy goes into his motion. That's garbage. That's how you get people hurt. If you want time, I understand it, but you can't wait until a pitcher starts his motion and then start screaming you want time. Swing and a miss. See you later. 6th strikeout of the ball game, and that takes us to the end of the inning. We go to the 3rd. Scoreless, back after this on Kool TV.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
I ruffled some feathers in between the innings, but here's the thing. If you want to try to tell me that you didn't say balk or time, then call a balk. That's the play. Don't come and try to explain it to me. I love you, Davey, but it's the way it is. Either way, we play on. Bottom of the 3rd inning, scoreless. Two good ball clubs with the pitching staff's really going after each other here. Braden Webb, he's tossing a gem. He's giving up 2 hits, 6 strikeouts, though.
Now batting left fielder, number 15, Connor Thacker.
Still scoreless out in Grayson in softball between Russell and East Carter. Raiders batting with the runner at second base and 1 out. East Carter leading Greenup County 13-2. Top of the 4th inning in that one. Here's Connor Thacker as he steps in. First pitch is a ball. Thacker, a 309 hitter, 21 hits, 20 driven in, 3 doubles. That was Anthony's, a good pitch. Evens the count at 1-1. Thacker with 2 triples, also 3 home runs on the season, racing with 12 as a team. That one gets away from Russos. It's 2-1. Right-hander 1 foot on the rubber, 1 foot off as he slings it plateward. 2-1 comes in, side is 3-1 to Thacker. Breezy here at the ballpark and seasonable, not hot. It's actually kind of, at times, a little bit of a brisk wind. Kind of cools it off slightly, but very comfortable here tonight. Russos works the count full on Thacker as he'll dig back in. Here's the 3-2. He just pokes his hands at this one down the left field line, drifting, and that one's in fair territory. Dotted the line down in the corner, and he was kind of taking his time down the line and ends up with just a very long single. So the first hit of the ball game for the Rams. And that brings in Landon Bloss, Rams' 3rd baseman. Bloss been out with an injury, and first night he's returned to the lineup in a little bit over almost 2 weeks. 239 hitter is the freshman. Tries to bunt this one down the first base line and pops it foul. This is something as a defensive-minded side, when you know you get runners on for Raceland, you know this is what's coming. You'll get them on, get them over, get them in. And that's pretty much Bloss's job right now, to get a ball down to get Thacker to second base. Right-hander set at the chest. Bloss tries to bunt this one. It was a pitch out of the zone that he offers at, and he fouls it over on the first base side, and he's behind 0-2. Tardy start on this game, and originally scheduled to start at 6, and we started a little bit after 6:30. 0-2, up and away with a fastball, 1-2. Thacker on the season has only attempted 9 stolen bases. He's been successful on 8 of those as he leaks away the bag here at first base with Carpenter holding. He'll throw back over. My producer, for some reason, switched off of it. He saw the pitcher move. He was going on first movement. The 1-2. Downstairs, Smith picks that one out of the turf. It's count evens at 2-2. You see Bloss really gripped up on the bat there. Trying to shorten up. See our cameras moving around too. That's from the wind. That's it. It's a breezy night here. Wind blowing right in at the first base dugout. Bloss lays off that one. It's a full count. Now let's see how aggressive that Marty Mills gets here. Will he start Connor Thacker with nobody out in the inning? Smith with a good arm behind the plate, by the way. Does not go. It's a chopper over towards short. Shortstop smothers it, makes a nice play and a throw. That one looked like it had all kinds of trouble written all over it, but you can see it here on your Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay as Donahue kind of smothers it and then makes a strong throw to get Bloss. But either way, the sacrifice is complete as they get the same thing done as it moves the runner out to second base, and there's one down. So Parker Eisen digs in for his first at-bat, and then we go back to the top of the order, Parker Fannin. Big opportunity here for the Rams to dent the scoreboard in the third. Eisen pokes this one foul down the third base line. That's one thing with the pitcher tonight. If you're going to get on him, you better do it any chance you get. In 34 1/3 innings of work this season, he's given up 15 runs. 8 of those have been earned. A 1.63 ERA. Eisen a .337 hitter, 19 driven in, 28 hits on the season. They fouled that one off the home plate umpire's leg. Looked like it got Dave Anderson on the inside leg. And I see why our camera keeps rocking down there in the first base dugout. There's a kid on the pole that's swinging around it like he's trying to knock it loose or something. No balls and 2 strikes. Works down and away for a ball, 1-2. Thacker laced one down the line and left into the corner and only got a single out of it. He stands out at second base with 1 down. Russo's a long look back at second. He'll come plateward. And as this one's fisted off out to the shortstop, and they're going to be at the corners. Just kind of had to fight it off inside, and it checked up on the turf, and Donahue just stuck it in his back pocket. So they're at the corners with 1 out as we go back to the top of the order. And Parker Fannin. Fannin grounded out on his first time through today. Eisen with good speed over at first. 15 of 18 in stolen base attempts, and Fannin has one at his head that for reason, decides to use the bat to try to pound it away instead of getting out of the way, and he fouls it away. Russo's from the belt. Fannin gets this one down. They'll go to second base, and in time, here there comes a play back to the plate, and they got him. It's going to be a double play. What a throw from the shortstop. Take a look at this one on your Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay. Russo's goes to second, and then a dart back to the plate, and the tag there by Smith to end the inning. We're scoreless through 3 as we head to the 4th on Kool TV.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
I got kicked off campus, but they let me back on because my dad knew the dean.
Give me that ooey gooey, crispy, crunchy, mouth-watering. Give me that meaty, treaty, zesty, bestie, garlic saucy. Give me that dippy, doughy, melty topping, pepperoncini popping. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John. Give me that foldy, pepperoni, tantalizing. Give me that choco chicky, sticky, sweetie, hypnotizing. Give me that dippy, drippy, drummy, whippy, Papa wangin'. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some. Now I'm talking about, yeah.
Take a look at the trivia question. I guess I made it too easy. I've only had a couple of people text me answers. I'm not going to make them easy anymore if this is what you're going to do, people. I'm just telling you. This date, Major League Baseball history, 1984, the longest game in Major League Baseball history played. How many innings were played in the game? A23, B24, C25, D26. Text me the answer, A, B, C, or D with your name. We'll check the answer at the top of the next inning. 2-3-4 due up this inning for the Wildcats. Scoreless after they turned a nice double play to end the inning. So Brock Donahue steps in. He's 0 for 1. That one's upstairs and away for a ball. Struck out looking. One of 6 strikeouts through the first time of the order for Braden Webb. The 1-0. Down and in. 2 balls and a strike. Softball action in Grayson. East Carter has grabbed a 1-0 lead over Russell. That game in the top of the 7th. East Carter beating up on Greenup in baseball, 13-2, bottom of the 4th inning. And that one hit him. So a leadoff man aboard. And outside of the first inning, Bath County has had the leadoff man aboard in the last 3. Can they do anything with it here? So Jay Smith 0 for 1. He flied out to Thacker to deep left last time through. One and 0. Donahue, small lead from first base. Webb comes upstairs and gets him to offer on the fan and a miss. 1-1. Donahue 5 of 6 on stolen base attempts, but the very short lead over at first base as he steps away. And he's leaning toward first base as he goes away from the bag. Here's the 1-1. Down and in, 2-1. Bath County awaiting to find out who their district opponent will be in the 61st district. As Fleming County and Menifee County still have to play 2 games next week. They'll play a doubleheader, I believe it's on Monday. Here's a little floater out towards shortstop, and the shortstop and second baseman both come together. Neither get there, and that one falls in. That's an error. You got to make that play.
Now batting the pitcher, number 10, Braden Russo.
So 2 on and nobody out, and Braden Russo steps in. He singled on an infield hit to Pennington over at second base, his first time through. Big opportunity here for the Wildcats in the 4th. That's a dart right down Broadway for a called strike, 0-1. Yankees have gotten one back on the Astros, 4-3, bottom of the 8th up in the Bronx. Cardinals and Brew Crew getting ready to get underway in Milwaukee. Guardians and White Sox, they're delayed up in Chicago. Nice swing and a miss there on the breaking ball. 0-2. Reds fall to the D-backs today, 5-4. It was the Twins over the Mariners, 11-1. Rockies beat the Giants 9-1. One game late tonight. Royals are at the Angels at 9:30. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out with 2 on. Russos awaits the pitch. Here it comes. Weakly hit over toward Pennington. Shore will cut in front of him, losing his hat, making the catch for the first out of the inning. And they called an infield fly rule after he got there, too. So that brings in Isaiah Williams, strikeout victim his first time through. Be big if Webb can dance out of this jam here with putting 2 on with nobody out in the inning. That one misses up and away. Breeze really picking up at the moment, blowing back into the face of the hitters. Really dancing away and trying to take our tent with it. We've got it strapped down though. This one's fouled off first base side, 1-1. We've talked about the wind so much, and I mean it has turned in this area in Kentucky, Tennessee, Ohio has turned into Tornado Alley. It is. There's experts have even talked about how Tornado Alley has shifted. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Ohio is the #1 state in the nation right now in tornadoes. Tennessee 2, Kentucky 3. There were some terrible tornadoes last night down in Tennessee, one just south of Nashville. Here's the 1-2. First base side, that one's out of play. Good job there by Lind, quickly getting off the line and telling Shore that one's well out of play. Dave Anderson taking a smile there at the camera. I love Dave. He's a good dude. You know, we go way back. He was probably telling Ashley hi at home. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball inside, caught him looking. Strike 3 as he sneaks in the hook for the 7th strikeout of the ball game. 2 down. That was flat filth right there.
Now batting the first baseman, number 40, Colton Carpenter.
So Colton Carpenter steps in. He's 0 for 1, a strikeout victim. Lifts this one skyward, right field. Pennington fading back, reaches up, makes the catch, and the Rams get out of the jam here in the 4th. We're scoreless as we go to the bottom of the fourth after this on Kool TV.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Well, some updates from out in Grayson. Russell has plated 4 in the top of the 7th inning, and they take a 4-1 lead on East Carter. In baseball action, East Carter is now leading Greenup County 16-2. That game in the bottom of the 4th inning. Bases are loaded for the Raiders, trying to close it out in the 4th. We're scoreless here. Some good pitching, some decent defense. I don't want to say decent, some good defense we've seen at times in this one. So the Rams will come to play 2, 3, and 4. Short, Webb, and Bowden. Looking for some run support for Braden Webb, who has struck out 7 batters in this ball game and has given up only 2 hits. 2 hits each way, 1 Raceland miscue. So Short, a strikeout victim his first time through. He chops this one over to the first baseman, and he can't make the backhand as that one goes off of his glove and into right field, and a leadoff man aboard on the error by the first baseman. Hard hit ball, but it took 2 hops on the turf, and he just didn't move his hand over enough to make the play. So it brings in Braden Webb, 0 for 1. He lined out to Beadle out at second base on a frozen rope right at him his last time through. Nice pitch outside corner, called strike. Shore leading at first. Russo's from the chest. Slings that one wide with a fastball. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Trying to get the breaky ball in there. It wouldn't turn over. 2 balls and a strike. Webb's kind of been in a bit of a slump here lately. He needs something he can turn on and do something. I mean, and that last ball he hit, I mean, that's just kind of the luck he's had. I mean, hit a rope right at Beadle. He gets jammed on this one. It's lifted skyward third base side. Sorrell size it up and drops it. So they'll get the force out at second base, and Webb will reach on the fielder's choice as how it will be scored. So 5-4 on the putout. And Carson Bowden steps in. He's 0 for 1. Grounded out to first his last time through. So if the Rams try to bunt Webb over to second base with Eli Lynn standing in the on-deck circle. That one's in there at the belt for a called strike. It's 0-2. Excuse me, 2-0, my mistake. They get this one out in front. Smith will pick it up and go with a bare hand. They'll throw in behind with Webb. They've nearly had him picked, but everybody's going to be safe. So another fielder's choice. And Eli Lynn comes to the plate with 2 on. So Lind grounded out his last time through. Excuse me here, I forgot to update his stuff there. And a ball looks like it's loose down the line is what it was. And Lynn fouls this one away. East has defeated Greenup County. It's a final 17-2. That game in 4 innings. Lynn showing bunt and basically had to play self-defense as that one was coming in at him. And it's a foul ball. So he's behind 0-2. Russo's wants a new baseball. Webb out at second, Bowden over at first. A couple of fielders' choices have the Rams with 2 on and 1 out here in the inning. Still scoreless with Bath County. Then crowding the inner half of the plate. Russo's spins and they've got him picked off. They've got Webb and a pickle out between second and third, and they got him. There's a look at it on your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. So 1, 4, 5, 6 on the putout, and there's 2 down in the inning. And an 0-2 count on Eli Lind at the plate, and Bowden still out at first base. From the belt, the right-hander winds and deals and misses high for a ball 1-2. Russell added another run in the 7th. They lead East Carter 5-1. That game in the bottom of the 7th now. Raiders batting with 1 out. Just misses in. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the catcher. Fouled away. Lind battling here. Both teams have had opportunities with runners in scoring position. Neither have been able to push them across. Eli Lind trying to clutch up here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. The right-hander lets that one fly, and it kicks out in front of the plate. Smith couldn't find it, but Bowden didn't try to advance. So he stays at first. We'll get a chance for the runner to get a head start on this one. with 2 down and a payoff pitch coming. Lynn crowds that inner half of the plate on the right side again. Russos, a head nod, a look at first. The payoff pitch from the righty. And he'll spoil it to the right side as we'll try it again. Ashland leading Russell in baseball 7-3. The game in the bottom of the 5th inning. Another 3-2. Over to the first baseman. That one gets its way through and into right field. Bowden goes first to third. He'll slam on the brakes there. And a 2-out single for Eli Lynn, and they're at the corners for the Rams here in the 5th. Big hit there by Lind as he drove that one past the first baseman and picks up the hit.
Right fielder, number 16, Zane Bailey.
We got Aiden Schaefer running for the catcher over at first base now, and Zane Bailey steps in. He's 0 for 1. He popped out to third his first time through. Downstairs, 1-0. Russell has defeated East Carter 5-1 in softball action. And then in baseball, 17-2, East Carter over Greenup County. We'll have Raceland softball right here with you tomorrow night on Kool TV. That one catch past the catcher. Bowden froze. He's had about 3 opportunities to get in and has not been able to do so. 2-0. Schaefer did move up to second base on the wild pitch. So now can the Rams avoid disaster and find a way to get that runner from third home? Russos is going to go from the windup now on a 2-0 delivery. And that one's downstairs, ball 3. Connor Thacker would go next. Neither team has issued a free pass in this ball game. Russos is 1 pitch away from doing so. The right-hander fires this one at the knees. It's a called strike. It's 3-1. Chopped foul at the plate. Count moves to full. Two on, both in scoring position, but 2 down here in the 4th. Still scoreless with Bath and Raceland. Rams really making Russos labor here in the 4th inning. Already got an inning for 21 pitches. Here comes number 22 on a payoff pitch to Bailey. The right-hander lets it fly, and he fouls it away. Russos threw 11 pitches in the 1st inning, 5 in the 2nd, 18 in the 3rd, 22 and counting here in the 4th. But he's yet to give up a run, but the Rams with the best opportunity thus far in the ball game. With 2 in scoring position. Here's another 3-2 to Bailey. And he fouls it away. It's just kind of like that feeling in the game that the floodgates are about to break. It's just you need that one timely hit to make it happen. Bailey, a senior, trying to clutch up here as you look at Russos. They're standing high on the hump. The long, lanky right-hander lets it fly on a 3-2 pitch. It's a slider down and away with a swing and a miss, and that'll end the inning. Rams strand 2. We're scoreless through 4. We head back for more after this on Kool TV.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care. 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Still scoreless as we head to the top of inning number 5. Rams had 2 in scoring position but could not get the run across. And now it's up to Bath County as they'll come to the plate 7, 8, and 9 in this inning. Softball, round 1 leading Boyd County 3-2. That game in the top of the 6th inning. So Memphis Beadle steps in. He took the first pitch he saw from Webb and sent it into left field for a single to start that inning in the 3rd. He skies this one over to the first base side. Shore giving chase, and that one gets over the fence and out of play. Webb into his motion, and left-hander lets it fly. He hacked foul over on the third base side. It's 0-2. Webb 56 pitches coming into the frame. The left-hander lets it fly on the 0-2. Goes up and away, and it's out of the zone. 1-2. Webb takes a look at the dugout for the wristband call. The 1-2. Called strike 3 at the top of the zone. Strikeout number 8 for the first out of the 5th. That brings in Clay Manley, who's 0 for 1. Struck out looking his first time through. He fouls this one off the third base side. Manley, the lone left-handed bat, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, for the Wildcats. Big breaking ball that he cues into the backstop on the third base side. It's quickly 0-2. Sun starting its descent down US 23. It's once been a beautiful evening here in Raceland after some ugly nights last couple of evenings. And a called strike 3, back-to-back strikeouts. That's number 9 in the ball game. 2 down in the frame. And Adam Witt to the plate. Got a sacrifice bunt in his first time through in the ball game. Fouls this one over to the first base side, heads up. I got everybody scrambling on the first base dugout. Webb trying to work a clean 5th here. The 0-1. Down and in. Count evens at a ball and a strike. If it's your first time with us here on Kool TV, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you see something you like. Hit that bell. We'll alert you each time we have new material out. 1-1. Up and away. 2 balls and a strike. Jacob Hankins, our executive producer tonight. Trey Collier down on the cameras. Happy to have everyone along with us here this evening. 2-1. Chop down the third base side. Bloss takes it off the high hop. A running throw by the freshman. Makes it look easy. And a 1-2-3 inning for the Rams here in the 5th. Time to stretch here at the ballpark. As you take a look at it on your Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay, we go to the bottom of inning number 5. 7, 8, and 9 due up for the Rams. And we return after this on Kool TV.
Temperatures are on the rise, and so is the bite, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Findlay, Lou, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style, with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
Let's take a look at the Kool Sports Trivia question. On this date in 1984, it was the longest game ever played in Major League Baseball history. It was between the Chicago White Sox and the then member of the American League, Milwaukee Brewers. How many innings did it play? 23, 24, 25, or 26? And it was C, 25 innings. Harold Baines walked it off with a 420-foot home run against Chuck Porter to give the White Sox a 7-6 victory.
15, Connor Thacker.
Our winner tonight, Bob McKee, checking in. Thanks for checking in with the answer, Bob. Connor Thacker starts things off. He's 1 for 1. He laced one down the line and left his first time through. Thacker coming in, batting .309 on the year. That's at the letters, or at the outside corner, excuse me, for a called strike, 1-1. Game time on that game, by the way, 8 hours, 6 minutes. It's like we were looking at it. It was like you almost played 3 games in one night. 1-2. Got a low strike there on the call. Thacker didn't like that one, so he'll step out and adjust the helmet. Russo's back to work. The 1-2 to Thacker. Down and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Trying to go with a changeup there. Full count to Thacker. Thacker, Bloss, and Eisen. 3 to go here for the Rams in the home 5th. Russo's the payoff pitch. It's hit right back to him on the mound. He'll jog it over to first with a flip. 1 down. That brings in Landon Bloss, who's 0 for 1. Kind of ground out his first time through. One's upstairs for a ball. Some other notable trivia from today. Johnny Bench hits 3 home runs off Steve Carlton for the second time. back in 1973. Back in 1960, this future Hall of Famer was born. Mr. Tony Gwynn, one of the best hitters in all of the game. It was also on this date that the Phillies skipper, Ben Chapman, back in 1947, had the infamous picture with Jackie Robinson holding the bat after he'd gotten in trouble with the league for barking racial slurs from the dugout. So Bloss is aboard with the walk, and that brings in Peyton Eisen, who's 1 for 1. He singled out to short.
And by the shortstop, number 2, Parker Eisen.
Oh, I said Peyton. That's his brother. Yeah, he's a kicker. This is Parker. That's my bad. That's all right. You put the wrong name up first. It's got me messed up. So we're even now. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. At least you had a Parker up. That's it here for a called strike. That's all right. The other night, whenever they were taking the field, they said Parker Fannin, called him Parker Isom, but he took the field. So there's just all kinds of discombobulation around here. He's quickly behind 0-2. Top of the order, and Parker Fannin in the on-deck circle. The ball's 2 strikes, 1 down. Russo's from the belt. Slings that one high and wide, 1-2. Wind still blowing out of that left field corner toward the right field foul pole. This one's chopped foul at the plate. Count holds it, a ball and 2 strikes to the Rams shortstop. Rams trying to pick up win number 25 on the season. Bath County, meanwhile, looking for win number 24. Trying to do it here on the road. Really good ball game. Rams have taken several of the last meetings. As Bloss dives back in safely. You see the wind, it's just hounding our cameras. One-two breaking ball, flared foul on the first base side. Raceland has won the last 7 in a row. The last win coming for Bath County back in 2016. That was 2-1. Raceland had won 5 consecutive before that. Eisen settles in. There's another 1-2 pitch. And he rockets this one out to short with a strong pick and a throw by Donahue and a second inning-ending double play by the Wildcats. A look at it on your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. We go to the top of the 6th, top of the order coming to the plate for the Wildcats when we return after this on Kool TV.
JD Flooring, 2017 Ashland Road Greenup has been family owned and operated for over 30 years, featuring top-of-the-line material, guaranteed installation, and absolutely no one can beat JD Flooring's price. Need to replace your current flooring in one room or the entire house? Call JD Flooring in Greenup, 606-473-0411 for a free estimate. A call can get your house ready for any occasion. You'll absolutely love your new flooring from JD Flooring, 2017 Ashland Road, Greenup.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Top of the 6th inning, scoreless. And a dandy of a ball game here tonight. Only 5 hits thus far in this contest. 3 by the Rams, 2 for the Wildcats. Top of the order coming through this inning for the Wildcats. Rams will have the top of the order coming through in their half of the 6th. Nothing but goose eggs on the scoreboard thus far as nightfall starting here in Ramland. Sorrell, Donahue, and Smith, the 3 that'll go. Braden Webb, 9 strikeouts. No walks in the ball game, and Sorrell's been 2 of those strikeouts in the contest as he'll take his 3rd hacks against Webb here to start the 6th. He takes this one over towards shallow right field, making the catch. There's Pennington, 1 pitch, 1 out. And in comes the shortstop, Brock Donahue. Made a heck of a play on a ball that was well hit. And he ended the inning with an inning-ending double play with a step on second and a throw to first. Breaky ball in there, called strike. Downstairs, 1-1. Milwaukee and the Cardinals underway. 4-0 Brew Crew. Bottom of the 2nd inning. What a big hook right there on a swing and a miss. 1-2. Lewis County defeated South Point 4-2. Paintsville 10-0 over West. East Carter over Greenup 17-2 in 4 innings. Another swing and a miss. Strikeout number 10 for Webb. 2 down in the inning. And that was something he has working now that he didn't have working in the first 2 innings, is that big breaking ball. And that's where you, on a right-hander, you can just throw it at his back foot. And, I mean, they can't do anything with it, even if they did hit it. All they're going to do is foul it off. So Jay Smith 0 for 2 climbs in. Just upstairs, 1-0. Webb trying to work back-to-back clean innings. Leaving the count at 1-1. Fanned the first 2 batters that he faced, and then a flyout by Smith in the first. Faced 3 batters with a pickoff to end the 2nd. Had a runner aboard on the 3rd, 2 in the 4th. And then 2 strikeouts and a ground out in the 5th, and a flyout and a strikeout thus far here in the 6th. And he falls behind on the high breaking ball, 2-1. Aaron Judge just went roid rage on one, 473, I'm told. It's the Yankees, so I really don't care. I hate the Yankees. If I had to cheer for the Yankees or not watch baseball the rest of my life, I'd give up baseball. This one has ripped a ton. Thacker dropping back, now coming in as the wind caught it, and he'll make the catch to end the inning. If the wind was blowing the other way, that one was trouble, but either way, it's a loud out as we go to the bottom of the 6th. We're scoreless. After this, we return for Kool TV.
Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus. JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with a vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
Sneak inside the dugout there with Bath County. Scoreless. Dandy ball game here between two good pitchers, Braden Webb and Braden Russos. Top of the 6th inning. Bath County will come to the plate 4, 5, and 6 in their half of the 7th. Raceland hoping that they're not going to need the bats, as they're trying to get it here in the 6th. It'll be Fannin, Shore, and Webb.
Now batting center fielder, number 10, Parker Fannin.
These two teams ran into back-to-back 8-inning games back in 2013 and 14. Bath County won the 2013 matchup 6-5. Raceland won the 2014 matchup 16-11. So Parker Fannin starts things off, and he almost got stung by one, as that one misses inside for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 today. Ground out to third and bunting into a double play on a ball back to Russos that they went 1-6 to 2. Here's a ball back up the middle. It's going to be a tough play, and the second baseman can't make the play as he trips over the bag. I'm not certain that he didn't get hooked up with the shortstop Donahue. As those two guys got together, and both are still down. Both are coming to their feet there, and that's good to see, but that was a very odd-looking play. As they were both kind of converging, Beadle went across the second base bag and tripped, and then you saw Donahue there behind him went to the ground, and I'm not certain if they made contact as they were getting to that point. Dr. Shannon Johnson going out to check on both of them. So an infield single will start things off for the Rams here in the 6th. On a crazy play, that was a ball right back up the middle, and both players look to be okay, and Doc Johnson jogs off with giving them the clearance to continue to play. That's good to see. So the Rams get the leadoff man aboard, and that's the guy you want to have on base, because he's second in the state in stolen bases with 41. And now Caden Shore to the plate. And if you're Caden Shore, you're looking up at him and say, don't you dare try to steal here. Fannin had second base stolen Tuesday night against Lawrence County, and on a wet turf, he slid totally through the bag, got tagged out, and then Shore ripped one over top the center fielder's head for a triple. That would have evened the score at the time at 1. Shore tonight, 0 for 2. A strikeout and a hard ground ball that he reached on an error by the first baseman. That was on the outside corner for a called strike. I thought Phantom was taking off on the first pitch. He did a little shimmy, shimmy, shake, and he was almost gone. Let's see if Russos gives him a look on this one. Fannin standing with both feet down. There he goes. He got a great jump. Smith with a good throw, and they got him. Smith let it fly, and here's a look at it on your Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay for a second look. It was on the shortstop side of things. Fannin pointing, saying that he thought that he had it. But either way, he's erased on the putout, and there's one down in the inning, and the bases are empty. Two balls and a strike. Down and in. That's got everybody diving away on that one. 3-1. And now Short, I think, just lost a contact. He got it. That's impressive, putting a contact back in with gloves on. The man of many talents, Caden Shore. 3-1, ball 4, and a man back on with one out here in the 6th. So Braden Webb steps in. Webb 0 for 2. A line out and a hit into a fielder's choice. And we'll get a visit to the mound by the pitching coach. Turn that down, because that will get me gigged on YouTube in a hurry. That stupid song, and Marty Mills and we have gone back and forth on this. Anything Beatles, when it goes to YouTube, it is an automatic, it blocks. So I've got to talk loud and turn off the big microphone, so hopefully they don't hear it on this. So I'm going to continue to talk over his silly Beatles song so that it doesn't go out on YouTube. Okay, there we go. No help. We don't want any help. So Braden Webb climbs in now with a runner at first base, one down here in the 6th. Scoreless ball game. This has been a great ball game. Two pitchers that have really gotten after it. Defenses have been stellar behind Braden Russos. 2 inning double plays that they've turned up right here. That one bounces to the plate. Smith wears it off his chest, does a great job keeping it in front of him as he has to dance around Webb there. Shore will stay at first base. It's 1-0. Breezy night here in Ramland. Right-hander set from the belt. Tries to sneak in the breaking ball in the outer half, but it's low, 2-0. Three balls and no strikes to the pitcher. Talk about some names on this date in Major League Baseball history. Back in '87, Eddie Murray of the Baltimore Orioles became the first player in Major League history to hit switch hit home runs in 2 consecutive games. He was a beast back in those days. And a 4-pitch walk to Braden Webb has 2 on. So Carson Bowden steps in. Ground out and a bunt into a fielder's choice his last time through.
Carson Bowden.
So Russos gives up his 3rd walk. Back-to-back walks here with 1 out in the inning, and Russo slings this one into center field. Shore will come to third base and on a sliding safe. So now the Rams with 2 runners in scoring position on the throwing error on Russos. And now the infield will come in. So now if you're Carson Bowden, you're just trying to flip one over top of the shortstop or second baseman's head or lace one through a hole. And Raceland will have at least 1, maybe 2. You got to wonder here how aggressive that Marty Mills will be with Braden Webb out there at second base on a ball hit into the outfield. Will he take a chance to try to send him and make somebody make a throw and a play to cut him down at the plate if they get that opportunity? Runs have been at a premium tonight, and neither team has found the code. The Rams with runners at second and third for the second time in the ball game. Bowden shows bunt, pulls it back, and looks at a pitch and away for a ball, 1-0. No matter the outcome of this ball game, it has been one heck of a matchup on the bumps between Russos and Webb. This one's chopped foul at the plate. The count will even at 1-1. One down here in the 6th. 2 on. Both of those from walks, and in a throwing error from Russos when he tried to spin and pick off short at second base as he slung it into center field. The 1-1. Bowden pulls it back. Snap throw, and that one's down the line into left field as Smith tried to throw behind Shore. That'll get the run home, and the Rams answer in the 6th. It's 1-0. So 2 errors on the Wildcats here in the inning. Has plated the first Raceland run. And it's 1-2 at the plate to Carson Bowden. That's a called strike 3 for the second out of the inning. So here comes Eli Lind in. Infield will be able to settle back at normal depth. Trying to keep this at a 1-run ball game. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 due up this in the 7th inning for Bath County when they come to the plate. Lind 1 for 2, singled through the right side his last time through. Big swing at a breaking ball that comes up empty. Zane Bailey awaits in the on-deck circle, wanting to go next. Here's a ball hit to the right side. That one's into right field, and it's a 2-out RBI single. The Rams add to the lead. It's 2-0. Lind comes through with a big hit here in the 6th. His second hit through the right side, and this time it's for an RBI.
Now batting the right fielder, number 16, Zane Bailey.
And now Zane Bailey steps in. Schaefer on the run for Lind over at first base as the courtesy runner. Zane Bailey looks at a pitch down and away for a ball, 1-0. Bailey 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout. Russo's trying to stop the bleeding here at 2. Hot chopper over towards second. Beadle's going to have a tough play as he goes with a high pick and can't get it down. A low throw goes low of Carpenter. The throwing error will put the runners at first and second, and the inning continues. Had to play the high hop, but the low throw. And Connor Thacker steps in. Here's the 1-0 to Thacker. Grabs the outer half. 1-1. Swings and fouls, tips this one in the mitt. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swung on, lifted skyward, left field, giving chase Manley. And who makes the catch? It's going to be the shortstop Donahue in shallow left field to end the inning. But the Rams plate 2. They lead it 2-0 as we go to the 7th when we return after this on Kool TV.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
Look inside the Rams dugout there as they're lined up, hoping they hold off on this one for the victory, and number 25 on the season. 4, 5, and 6 due up this inning for the visiting Wildcats of Bath County, Russos, Williams, and Carpenter. Braden Webb out to try to pick up the complete game and, more importantly, the victory, which would be number 5 on the season. As the left-hander has spun up a dandy here tonight. 10 strikeouts. He's worked through 76 pitches through 6 innings of play. So Brandon Russo steps in. He's 1 for 2. He singled his first time through to a infield single to the second baseman over to Pennington. And he flares this one over to first base and a foul ball. 2 hopped and then just bent left of the line. Right from my direction. Left from Caden Shore's direction. No runs, 2 hits, 4 errors for Bath. 3 of those coming in the 6th inning there. 2, 5, and 1 for the Rams. Left-hander standing high on the hump as he'll sling the 0-1. Breaking ball, just misses for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Fouled away first base side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one ricocheted off one of the poles, I think. So left-hander will walk back up on the bump. All covered there in the artificial turf. As he peers in to Lynn as they look at the wristbands, and he's ready to go with a 1-2. Here it comes. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Strike 3, 11th strikeout of the ball game. 1 away here in the 7th.
Now by the DH, number 11, Isaiah Williams.
So that brings in the DH of Isaiah Williams. 2 strikeout victim tonight. Webb trying to put the hat trick on someone tonight. He's got 2 strikeouts on 3 batters in the ball game. Here's the 1-0. That one gets away from him. It's high and away, 2-0. That's a called strike. 2-1. Raceland softball tomorrow night here on Kool TV with Lewis County coming to town. A game that was scheduled to play in Vanceburg tonight, but due to all the weather and conditions, talking with Chad Case, the head coach for the Lions, they moved it to here. They're going to play tomorrow night at 6. Here's a ball poked right at Parker Fannin, but he'll backpedal and easily make it 2 down in the inning. So the Rams will be the visitors on the scoreboard tomorrow night in the final district game of the 63rd. The game matters none in the standings. It's already decided. Greenup's the 1, Russell's the 2, Raceland's the 3, and then the 4th will be Lewis County. All right, Colton Carpenter climbs in. He's 0 for 2 today. Webb with 11 strikeouts trying to go for the complete game win. Hot chop over to Bloss at third. The freshman fires it across, and the Rams make it number 25 as they ride the complete game effort from Braden Webb as they win it here tonight by a final score of 2-0. A look at it on your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay as Bloss makes his first return back to the lineup, and he was solid over at the hot corner this evening. Post-game show when we return after this on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
A heck of a ball game we saw here tonight. A pitcher's duel between Braden Webb and Braden Wusos. It's Marty Mills and Patrick Armitage there in your center of your screen talking in the infield, but I will tell you right now, that Bath County team is a team that I will say, when I'm drawing numbers for the regional tournament, because I think they're going to be in the regional tournament, I think they're the second best team easily in the 61st. That's not a team I want to see in the opening round because of that dude right there. And they've got another bullet. Braden Crouch is their dude this year. He's 6-1 with a save, a 1.9 ERA over 46 innings of work. 56 strikeouts to 11 walks. So don't overlook the Bath County Wildcats. You're going to hear something from them. They've got a heck of a ball club there. That's the first time that I've got a chance to see them this year. And, man, they look solid as they roll in here tonight and take a tough loss, 2-0 to Raceland. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll look at our final numbers and wrap things up. Rams win it, 25th on the year for the Ramblers. We'll wrap up our numbers when we return after this here on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
Temperatures are on the rise, and so is the bite, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lou, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
I got kicked off campus, but they let me back on because my dad knew the dean.
Give me that ooey gooey, crispy, crunchy, mouth watering. Give me that meaty, treaty, zesty, bestie, garlic saucy. Give me that dippy, doughy, melty topping, pepperoncini popping. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John. Give me that foldy, pepperoni, tantalizing. Give me that choco chicky, sticky, sweetie, hypnotizing. Give me that dippy, drippy, drummy, rippy, Papa wangin'. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some. Now I'm talking about, yeah.
Heck of a ball game here tonight that we just saw as two great pitchers went at each other, and Braden Webb outdueled Braden Russos. As they win it, the Rams win it tonight 2-0. Here's the way it goes down. Only 2 hits for the visiting Wildcats. Russos had one of those. Beadle had the other one as he led off the third with a single to left. Other than that, the Wildcats could not figure out the crafty lefty as he came away with 11 strikeouts in the ballgame. Raceland tonight with 5 hits. Eli Lind with 2 of those. He was the only man with 2 hits tonight. He drove in the first run of the ballgame. The second run of the ballgame in the 6th inning when the Rams went up 2-0. Pitching looks like this for Russos. He goes 6 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, both of those unearned. 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. He'll suffer the loss. For Braden Webb, 7 innings, 2 hits, no runs, 11 strikeouts, no walks. He does it on 85 pitches. He'll take the win. Final box score looks like this for Bath County. No runs, 2 hits, 4 errors. They leave 3 runners on base. For Raceland, 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They leave 5 runners on base. An hour 47 it takes us to decide this one. And the Rams pick up win number 25 on the season with a 2-0 win over Bath County. Up next for the Rams, they'll be back here on Monday against Fairland as that'll wrap up the homestand this season. And then 2 games next week. They'll be at East Carter on Tuesday, and they'll close things out at Ashland on Thursday before the district tournament on May the 20th. Hat tip to my crew here tonight, Trey Collier and Jacob Hankins. Phenomenal job throughout the ballgame. Bringing you great coverage here on Kool TV. Once again, your final. Raceland wins it over Bath County by a final score of 2-0. For Trey Collier, Jacob Hankins, and everyone at the Kool Sports Network, I'm James Collier saying good night, and we'll talk to you again next time right here on Kool TV.
Thank you for watching another Raceland Rams baseball broadcast live on Kool TV. This broadcast of Raceland Rams baseball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Sports Network and Kool TV.